Hey, it's Nick from thefitnessfile.com, here to help you grow towards a healthier lifestyle. Thought I'd dress up as a zebra today, or someone who just escaped from prison, or a Frenchman actually. Oignon, croissant, oignon, calique. Sorry, apologises for my horrible French accent to any of my French friends. So, I talked about helping you grow towards a healthier lifestyle, and today that's what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to talk about your goals and how you're going to achieve, and what you're going to do to achieve to get them. All right. So, sorry, something in my eye. I'd like you to just pause the video now to collect a pen and a piece of paper. Get a couple pieces of paper if you need to, if you haven't done so already. So pause the video. You're back in the room, brilliant. With your pen and paper. What I'd like you to do, okay, this is a technique I've done and used on people for many years actually, and it's good. I'd like you to start off with the letter G. The letter G, like Sesame Street. G then. G stands for goals, okay? And what you're going to do to achieve them. Okay, so G is goals. For some of you, alright, I'll just do a bigger G. Goals would be, I want to lose weight. You can use this formula for other things as well, not just weight loss, but obviously a fitness farmer, you can use it with fitness. Goals, what is it? I want to feel better, I want to feel like I'm losing weight, I want to feel more energised, I want to feel a little bit more sort of ready and up to go to work in the morning perhaps, or you know, you want to have more energy to perhaps play with your children, or you want to feel a bit more sort of, you know, release any sort of depression, alright, or you just want to feel slimmer, or it might be that you want to get fitter for a specific sport, alright. Generally you want to feel better and feel more energy, have that zest of life. That's generally what a lot of people want. Or it might be to reduce blood pressure. Okay, might be health reasons. More than health, you know, body health reasons. Might be that you've had some sort of alarming results from the doctor and they said, yeah, you need to look at your lifestyle. You need to look at your exercise. You need to look at your diet. So your goals then, that's what G stands for. Okay, so write down the goals, what you want to do, what you want to achieve. And when you write them down good and clear, and I want you to say it out loud, because that's important, to hear your own voice say what it is you want to achieve is a big part of this. Big psychological thing as well. Then I'm going to get you to do R. R. R stands for reality. Reality being, what is it you are now at the moment? Is it that your blood pressure's too high? Is it that you're sort of consuming all the wrong foods? You're eating all the processed foods, the fast foods? Is it that you're not drinking enough water? Is it that, yeah, you're overweight? Is it that you're sort of depressed? Is it that you're under energy? Is it that you don't have enough get up and go to perhaps go out and you know, play with your children or whatever it would be? Okay? Is your health actually a little bit of a worrying thing now? That's the reality of what it is now. I now want you to then add to that what the reality will be if you don't do anything about it. So in a year's time, where will you be? If you do nothing, if you stay the same as where you are now, which is probably not what you want to do given the fact you're watching these videos. Alright, what's the reality of it? And don't put opposite for short of the goals, alright, you've actually got to write this down. Okay, so that's your reality. Then we're going to move on to O. O. O is then your options, okay? So you've got your goals. what you want to achieve, then you've got your options, what you can do to get there. Option being, perhaps to drink more water. Perhaps, head for that 1 litre of water per 25 kilograms of body weight per day. Which, by the way, if you're 75 kilograms, would be 3 litres. Head towards it. You might find it hard to initially get there, but just do the little micro steps. Maybe just do, an extra litre a day or something like that. Maybe it will be to get some organic produce, as opposed to the pre-packaged sort of meats that you thought were all good, but they're actually congealed sort of processed meats or whatever. Maybe you want to go for organic grass-fed milk products, or beef, or organic nuts. Okay. Perhaps, you just want to start portion control. It might be that you are already eating healthily. You're already eating good. But you might be eating too much of it. It could be portion control. An option might be then to look at a plate, a smaller plate, perhaps a dish. Given the fact that plates have actually now grown an extra, I think, I don't know how many years it is, but they've got bigger, I think something like 2 inches bigger over the years. And coincidentally, toilet seats have also got bigger as well. Digress. What other options would there be? Exercise. Exercise is the big one. The main reason people are suffering and failing in health is because of lack of activity. More so than perhaps smoking and eating badly. There is such a thing as being quite fit, but also being overweight. I'm not saying it's okay to smoke or eat bad. I'm just saying that inactivity is the prime problem in all of this. So maybe you want to increase your activity levels, as well as eating healthy, looking at your food as a fuel. What's another option? Perhaps you are noticing a pattern that you're normally doing pretty well. It's only when you go out socialising, maybe with certain friends, certain family members. Perhaps they haven't got your back in this. Perhaps they don't. You'll be surprised actually who will initially sort of think, oh, what you want to do that for? You're fine. You'll be surprised how close some of your barriers can be. You'd think the very people who should support you might actually not. Bear that in mind. I don't mean to cause any family breakups and all of this. Just bear it in mind. Just remember what your goals are. This is all personal to you and no one else. Okay, so if it is a common thing that, you go out, you go drinking, you have a curry, but only when you go out, there's certain guys, there's social pressures involved. Maybe you want to limit that, or at least let them know what you're trying to achieve and make them, and they need to understand and you need to respect what it is you're trying to get at. So that's another option. Okay. Then you've got your will do's, alright? That's your W. And lo and behold, grow. So all the time I've been saying, help you grow to a healthy lifestyle. That's Fitness Farmer, and this is what I'm getting at. So your will then, your will do's. Your will do's is basically what you will do, because you've got quite a list of options there, at least you should have. It is unrealistic for me to expect you to then go all guns blazing, boom, 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 I do organic, I work out, resistance, hard training every week, I drink loads of water straight off the bat, I'm on up to 4 litres of water a day, I don't see any of my friends, I don't go out, ever. Boom. All of a sudden you're giving yourself quite a hard goal to maintain, and this is the key thing. This isn't a fad diet, this is a permanent life change that you keep up. Alright, so your will do's then, are you going to be, alright, I'm going to start off with, for the first couple of weeks, up my intake of water. I'm going to get that programmed in, the micro habits. Alright? I'm going to up it every day this week. I'm going to have 1.5 litres of water every day, and then I'm going to try and build on that until I'm actually drinking the level I should be. Or it might be, okay, I'll only go out once a week instead of twice a week, and then you can build on that. Okay, I'll only eat out once every other week. okay? Or it might be, you know what, I'll try and do a little bit of a aerobic exercise workout. When I get up in the morning, I'll do a few little star jumps, press ups, whatever it is. Building on something that's maintainable. This is the key word, maintainable. You try and go all guns blazing, you will crack. I mean, it's what people do eventually, unless you really are determined and you are very much disciplined, which is what it is. You've got to be disciplined. You've got to want to do it. You've got to be strong. This is up to you to do. I can only take you so far. Sharpen your weapons for the war, but you've got to fight the war. Okay, so grow. So your goals then, what you want to achieve, your long-term goals, or you can have short-term goals to begin with, because these will change, okay? Reality of what it is at the moment, okay? What the reality will be if you stay the same. Options, massive options there. You've got from social pressures, whether you should maybe decide you want to perhaps socialise in maybe an activity group, that maybe go to the gym or to get off running, make that a part of your social life as well. Because it can be, I mean, I've been there, that you hang out with the same old culprits. It's the habit. You go to the pub, 2 times a week, 3 times a week, the same old guys, and you're there having a laugh, and it's a great time. But it can be that you help each other, not help each other. Or just keep the mate, but then go to the gym, be each other's gym partner or something. Or do a sport or activity you enjoy doing, because if you enjoy doing it, it's a good chance you'll stick at it. It's just that resistant compound weight training will be awesome for getting rid of excess weight, as in fat. Okay, or your foods, your water intake, more sunlight, better sleep at night. Perhaps you're gonna, you're not getting good sleep, so part of your options would be, okay, I'm gonna leave my phone the other side of the room. Set the alarm for in the morning, so when the alarm goes off, I have to get out of bed to turn it off, so therefore I'm up. You could actually gain an extra 10 minutes in bed instead of just hitting snooze every 10 minutes. Get up when you mean to get up, and that way you're not going to get the break in sleep of that message come through when someone wants to message you. Or turn it off if your phone allows you to turn it off and the alarm still goes off. Alright? Or your tablet, it's the same thing. It's your health, it's important, you need your sleep. Your sleep is where your body and your mind recuperates. Okay? You don't want to overwork it, because then if you overwork it and you're not getting enough good sleep, then when you are in your awake hours, you're not going to be as good. You ain't going to be able to perform as much. Same goes for your foods. If you eat bad quality, you're going to get bad quality. Okay? Then your will-dos, what you're definitely going to do out of all your options, because this options is going to be big. It should be big. And then your will-dos. Okay, I'm going to have a bit of water, and I'm going to leave my phone other side of the room every time I go to bed. So I actually talk to my wife before we go to sleep, or girlfriend, or yourself, and then go to bed. Or I might go, let's start doing some workouts in the morning. First thing. Do that. That's your will-dos. And remember, those who believe succeed. Okay? If you only put 50% effort in, you'll only get 50% effort out. If you put less effort in, you get even less than that. So this is up to you now. I can only take you so far. Take responsibility. Think about it. Health. Very important. It's the most important thing there is, really. Because without it, you don't have anything anyway. It's just that people forget that. They forget that with all the messages and information gets sent at us all the time. So there we go. That's how to grow towards a better lifestyle. Alright? Review this in, say, 4 to 6 weeks' time and see how well you're getting on. It could be that you see a big difference in the reality, that you're already feeling better for doing it. It could be that your goals are now changed to something else, like, I want to actually, lean up, and actually I want to train for a specific sports event. I've got into a sport now. This is awesome. I want to get good for that. And you can use the same thing. Okay? You can even use this grow technique for other things in your life. Maybe relationships aren't working out so well. Loads of different things, or maybe your life plan or your business plan isn't quite where it needs to be. Still use this. This actually, coincidentally, is what I used at my old school when I worked at South Dartmoor Community College down in Devon, sporting college there. I went in there to train some of the kids in the gym. I also did a bit of mentoring for some of what we were called the naughty guys, but really there wasn't much. They're good kids. They just needed a little bit of helping hand. Which coincidentally I was one of them at one point, and a guy called Roger Hutchinson got me in to then mentor him. And this is actually what he taught me. A guy called Roger taught me this. So I'm playing it forward. It works. It's good. It's proven. Yeah, and you know, I've been there too, right? Like, I can very much understand the struggles with it. Just ask yourself, what is it you want? And then persevere with it, stay focused, make it a priority, and you'll get there. Grow. Goals, reality, options will do. I'm Nick from thefitnessfarm.com. Thank you for watching. Good luck. Those who believe do succeed. I believe in you, so you should. Bye.